Hello everyone, this is Creating Jamie, and today I'm going to be doing a DIY. You heard me, a DIY. And question out there for all the dancers. Are you tired of using jazz shoes when you're turning? I know I am, but do you want to use turners? And the turners are what is supposed to be used for turning around. It's in the name, people. Now, listen, have you guys searched up how much you can get like turners for these little half a sole shoe? Come on guys, it's like $50 for one pair with half a sole shoes. Come on, like, and ballet shoes are about that much too. It's crazy, I swear it really is. But that's why I am going to be making DIY turners today. Now if you have ballet shoes, then you have turners, and if you have turners, you're gonna turn better than before. And look, you see my turners, they're a little exposed in some places, but they still work. I mean, my pinky toe sometimes goes out, but it's just very small. Like sometimes I just want to cut it off. Okay, you hear me? Okay, but anyway, let's go get right into it. But if you don't know how to sew, you're probably gonna need an adult who can sew, or a sister, a sibling, somebody who can sew, and then maybe have an adult with them if they're like really young. But if you can sew and you're about my age, I'm gonna put my business out on the street, but if you're about my age and you could sew, then come on, let's go right now. Let's go. So basically, first thing that you have to do is find where your sole ends, and then try to get that line all the way around here, so you can have an equal. Oh wait, no, you can literally look inside here, and you can see that that's where your sole ends. So you need to literally cut right after it. Okay. So what you're gonna do? I drew a line right here, so I can show you guys like the middle of this piece of fabric. But what you're gonna do? You can find the inside. You can draw a line literally right below it. And then you're gonna try to make sure that that line goes onto this little top piece of fabric. See, it's a line from the bottom, and it's kind of going up onto the onto the top layer. And you're gonna need a ballet shoe that fits you. I mean, this one doesn't, because it's one that I had since I was like a little child. But also I didn't have a brown one then. I was at city dance, so. Okay. And there we go. You're gonna use that line. You're gonna literally cut on it. And before you actually cut, make sure that your scissors are not on the sole. They cannot be right here, because you need the entire sole to turn. But if you cut on the sole, then that's a lot of extra stuff coming out that you don't really need. So cut right on that line. And you're gonna need fabric scissors, and don't use fabric scissors for anything else, because it can damage the scissors. And if you want to use normal scissors, go right on ahead, but it's gonna be difficult to cut. And this is already difficult, so yeah. So now you already have one, and it should look just like this. Both of them, one I caught off screen, as you guys saw. Let me see. I'm trying to get this a bit off. I can color over it. But now, for the laces, as you guys can see, these aren't thick laces at all. They're really not. But they're also kind of twisted. But you can kind of see that they are not thick at all. They're not thick like these, because these are like kid ballerina shoes. But how you're gonna do this is how you're gonna make the laces. And so for each ballet shoe, you're literally gonna cut where the lace and the ballet shoe meet. So you're gonna cut the laces off. And the thing is that I've always wanted turners myself, but I never. I've always wanted turners, but so I looked it up, and they were super expensive, and I was looking for a video because I know that I can sew, but there were no videos whatsoever. Like, and there were videos kind of related to it, but not really like how to do it. So I was like, okay, Jamila, you're gonna have to do this on your own, and it worked out pretty okay. Like, everyone was like really surprised by them. It was amazing. And actually here, let me say, actually, no, never mind. I thought it was 4 laces. Never mind. Okay, but Yeah, I was pretty surprised with myself. We were working pretty okay. But like, you know, as it gets like older, I'm probably gonna have to buy some. Because I can't be dancing these my whole life. I mean, not that we ever like use them. I know they're like contemporary, but I don't think we're gonna be using shoes. Like all the times I've done contemporary, we haven't been using shoes. So, but I think they're just pretty cool to have. Okay. So how you're gonna do this is you're gonna take two of your laces. You're gonna sew it together. You're gonna sew them on top of each other, right? And since they're elastic, you're gonna need a mesh. But first you're gonna sew the middle parts together, so it could be one long lace, and then you're gonna sew it to one side. You're gonna sew it to one side of the half sole ballet shoe, and then you're gonna wrap around your ankle to measure to see how much you can actually sew on this side. Like see if you can go this far. See if you can go this far, even this far. You just need to know how far you can go, whether it's here, here, here. But this side, I suggest going maybe about like less than an inch away from the end of it. So I'm gonna go ahead and sew this together. Before you sew, make sure that you keep in mind that you need to have the closest color that you can get to it. Like there's this color, that's probably not an option. And then there's this color, it is kind of close. I'm gonna keep that. That's a definite no. I think I used this color for these because it is kind of close. Yeah, I did use this color, but you know, it's not really that color, so probably not. So maybe the closest I can get is this. So I'm going to go ahead and use that. I just want to say when making this, it's probably best to use a zigzag stitch for everything that you're sewing during this project, so you can have a more solid and stronger fusion. As you guys can see, I just finished it, and you guys can probably see that I have a little flap, but that is okay. But if you don't want to have to flap, you can totally sew it down, so you can have a more stronger connection between the two pieces. The next step of the process is to sew on the strap onto one side of the ballet shoe. Doing this part of the process might be a little hard, it might have a little struggle to it, but it should be pretty easy once you probably get like used to it if you do it multiple times. And also if you just you don't have to do it my way. I just think that way is easier because this is my second time doing it, but anyway, it should work.
And when doing this, in this part of the process, yeah, like you guys see, you just basically slide it on, try to wrap it around your ankle, and then you're gonna see how much you need to sew, like how little or how much you need to sew onto the other side of the half sole. As you guys can see, mine is kind of small, but that's also because it is a shoe that I've had for a while and it is kind of too small for me. So this isn't a great example, but yeah. And now you guys see that I'm sewing it onto the other side. Like I said before, it is kind of a struggle, but it gets easier. Before I sign off, I just want to say that I hope everything turns out okay with your shoes, and I hope that you end up making more shoes in the future thanks to this video. And I also hope that you guys found this video useful. I know I found this useful for myself also. And make sure you guys like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and I'll see you guys later.